What's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Just wanted to go live real quick. Just got done watching Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo Alvarez, and it's like, just wanted to give my thoughts on it. I'm gonna wait for a few people to get up in here. I don't even know what to say. It's impressive, but then it's like, I wanna like Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? Like, I really wanna like Canelo Alvarez. The same way I wanna really like Bud Crawford. But I feel like the competition they face makes them look kinda not suspect, but like, how good are you? You feel me? Like, how good are you? Like, impress me. You feel me? Like, impress me. Like, fight somebody that's cold and whoop them. Is all I'm saying. I know Canelo's good. I feel like he's good. The same way I feel like Terrence Crawford is good. But I need you to get against a real dog to see if you really about that. I don't think anybody doubted if Canelo was about to beat Billy Joe Saunders. I don't really think that was in question. It was just when and how it was going to happen. I think anybody that thought any differently, like that Billy Joe Saunders had a chance. Got him! Come on, man. Canelo not taking no chances like that. We all know who them live dogs are that really got a shot, and he doesn't want smoke like that. And I feel like he could maybe beat some of those people. We all know the names of Charlos, Andres, Bivol, blah, blah, blah. We know the names. I just feel like he just doesn't want to take the risk of taking that L. And it's like, when you want to be great, you got to fight greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has just got to stop at some point. Like, let's just take a look at the people that this dude has been fighting. Like, I watch boxing. He's fought Avni Yildirim, Caleb Smith, Sergey Kovalev. I'll give him Sergey Kovalev. Even though this was a wash, Sergey Kovalev, the one that already lost to Eleider Alvarez and all that, he wasn't the same dude no more, but he's at least a reputable name. He's at least fought some reputable competition where I can be like, okay, he fought dude, he's alright. He's still washed, but he's at least a reputable name. And then we get to like Daniel Jacobs, Rocky Fielding, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G never fought nobody. So like, I don't even see what the big deal about that was. That was all media hype. He's a stiff European fighter that just comes one way. He had no special effects. He didn't move his head or no fly. No, like, I'm just. And this ain't no hate, because like I said, I feel the same way I feel about Canelo is the same way I feel about Terrence Crawford. I think y'all nice, but show me. Go fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Crawford. Why can't you fight Keith Thurman? Why can't you fight Sean Porter? Why can't you fight what's my guy name that just fought Errol Spence? Danny Garcia. Why can't you fight these people? So then if you beat one of them, it look legit. You know what I'm saying? I can roll with that. It's just, I just want to see some real comp. I really just want to see some real comp. Like this. I know he's good, y'all, because I don't want to hate. I want to show respect. I'm not trying to hate on it. I want to show respect. Like, I think Canelo's good. I see the punches. I see the hair movement. I see the skill set. But why not get, like, I just want to see him test to get in there with somebody that got a chance. He's winning championships, you know, whooping on, like, you know what I'm saying, Lyft drivers and tomato cans. And Billy Joe Saunders wasn't a tomato can, but I would say he got like his CDLs, like he could drive like 18 wheelers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he still wasn't a threat. Like I feel like to be considered an all-time great, you got to face some threats, and I feel like he's just not facing no threats. Like, were you guys worried about him losing any of these fights right here? Amara, Crawford is fighting for checks. I agree, but but like it just shouldn't be like that, bro. It just shouldn't be like that. I don't understand why it's like this. Like I just want to see the best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I want to see is the best fighting the best. Like I understand you want to get your check, and I understand a soft touch every now and again, but like. What is this? 59, 58, 57, 56. I'll give him against Kovalev. 55, 54. Triple G. Like these were all fights that he wasn't in no danger of losing any of these fights. It wasn't like he was in there with Charlo, Andrade, Bivol. You know what I'm saying? Like some real, like legit 168 pounders. I just want to see these guys tested, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear the crying or saying you the best when, like, you not fighting the best. Just like Crawford. Crawford, I think you nice. I think you super nice, but I haven't seen you beat anybody that's also nice. Say what you want about Errol Spence. Errol Spence got in there with Sean Porter. Errol Spence got in there with Danny Garcia. Errol Spence got in there with Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence has got in there with some quality names and won. That's all I want to see. Get in there with some live dogs and get it in. That's it. All these tomato cans, Uber drivers, you know what I'm saying? People just got their CDLs. Like, what are you proving at that point? Like, it just I'm so tight. Because people like he's on a pound for pound, and I don't feel like that's warranted. You whooping bottom feeders. You ain't beat nobody that anybody else is scared of. Canelo, please, all we're asking you is to fight the people we're really asking you to fight. None of us ask you to fight Caleb Smith. Nobody asked for that fight. Did anybody ask for Rocky Fielding? Caleb Smith? We didn't want those fights. You forced those on us. I didn't want to see that. That's not what we wanted. No real fan wanted to see any of those fights. This a boxing purist wanted to see any of those fights, yo. Zero. We understand a soft touch, but you ain't had. I was going to say hard touch, but then I would have had to say pause. You haven't had any stiff competition in quite some time, sir. Please fight good people, sir. You're your own boss now, so you get in the big bag. If you as cold as you think you are, do it. Fight one of these dudes. I feel like Andrade Smith, Andrade, Charlo, Bivol, any of the people is better than the people he just fought. And they'll bring just as much money to the table. It's just ridiculous. He won. I understand. Like, he's still fighting a champion. And I'm not disrespecting Billy Joe Saunders on any level. I'm just saying. Can we get a little comp? Just a little comp. I think that's fair. I think a little comp is fair, bro. Like, this is years of fighting, you know what I'm saying? Cab drivers, look. I'm sure he'll run out of tomato cans and have to fight somebody. And even at that, Billy Joe Saunders actually fought well today, to be honest. He just don't have no pop on his punches, but he fought well until his eye gave out on him. You know what I'm saying? He fought well. That's why I said he got his CDLs. He ain't no cab driver. He can fight a little bit. So he made it a little bit more difficult, but he wasn't no real threat to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That was just enhanced sparring for Canelo. All that was enhanced sparring. That was it. Enhanced sparring. I don't even really I don't really think I saw Canelo sweat during this fight. Nothing but enhanced sparring. That's it. I don't know what we're gonna do in boxing if the fans can have more control over what's going on, or like it just you just don't want to. You just want to see the. As a fan, I just want to see the fights I want to see. In low key, that's kind of like why I watch UFC. You actually see the best versus the best. That's the whole point, to see who's better. Like the Masvidal Usman fight. If that was the equivalent of boxing, that would take years to come about. They'd have already fought twice. And we seeing people taking cupcakes and then poking their chest out. You beat somebody you were supposed to be, famo. Congratulations. Unbelievable. I just want to see the best fight in the best, y'all. I'm not trying to belittle anyone. I'm not trying to style on Canelo. I'm not a hater. I just feel like he looked good fighting the competition he's fighting. Why not fight the real threats and the people of the boxing purists are calling for you to fight? You that cold. Fight the best. Say what you want about Mayweather. Mayweather fought elite competition almost his whole career. He had some soft touches, your Guerreros, your Bertos, but he fought stiff competition throughout his career. If you look through Mayweather's career, you don't see that many soft touches. You look at Canelo's career, he got a lot of soft touches, fam. Like, it's a lot of soft touches. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. So if you want Canelo versus Arrow, go to 178. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's wild. Come on, bro. To 178 from 147. Come on. That's wild. That's wild. Come on, sir. That's wild. By the way, if Fight Champions is not the best, I don't know what that is. You see, this is what I'm talking about. See, like, I understand supporting your fighter, but come on, bro. Like, you know none of those people were threats, sir. You know none of those people were threats. Stop that. That's ridiculous. I don't understand why. All I'm saying is, look at this list here. Look at the list. Look, it's right here. Look at the list. Look at the list. Who are these people? Outside of Kovalev, who is a name on this list? Who was a name on this list? You got Kovalev. I mean, Triple G. But Triple G is like media created. He ain't beat nobody either. He's a figment of the imagination as well. They made him the boogeyman. You ain't do nothing. You don't got no bodies. Who the Triple G body? Like, come on, man. This is just all smoke. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's just a lot of smoke out here. Like, what do y'all think? John James Kovalev was washed. Absolutely, he was washed. If he wasn't washed, Canelo wouldn't have fought him. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Like I said, I think Canelo is good, yo. Like, I just don't want it to make it seem like I'm hating on Canelo or Terrence Crawford. I'm not hating on y'all. I just want to see y'all get in there with some real competition. That's it. Am I wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, am I wrong for that? No, I'm not. You in a combat sport, don't you really want to know if you're the best of the best? That's the whole point. You fighting Daniel Jacobs, Caleb Smith, Rocky Fielding. Okay. Those are people that should be, you know what? The people that the people that Canelo's been fighting should be people that he aspiring with to get him ready for a real fight. Let that sink in. What I just said was the people that Canelo has been fighting should be his sparring partners for him fighting a real fight. That's what I think of these fighters. That's no disrespect to them. I'm just saying as far as tier compared to him. These people should be sparring partners. They should not be your opposition in a pay-per-view where you want fans to pay to watch you spar someone. You styling on Amir Khan. You styling on all types of just, what my boy from The Wire do? Like, there's not one pay-per-view that I've watched in years where I'm like, you know what, Canelo might be in trouble. How? Absolutely ridiculous. Amara, the money fights for Canelo are welterweight if he won't fight for big. Yeah, that's indeed. Mr. Ariano. Come on, who did Caleb Smith beat, bro? Just tell me who he beat. That's all I want to know. Who did Caleb Smith beat? I never heard of Caleb Smith in my life, and I watch boxing. I might have heard him in passing. Like Kaiser Sosa. Like, come on, man. Caleb Smith. So you're saying he was a household name or like even a name in boxing? Caleb Smith? Come on, bro. You're wilding. Come on, man. You're wilding. You know what, though? He could fight, if he doesn't want to fight Charlo, he could fight Andre or Bivol, because Bivol got a belt, too. So he could fight Bivol and Martin. He could fight Bivol, too. Like, he got some options, but those are people that actually might fight back. So I don't know if that's the wave he actually want to be on. I think, you know what, though? If I'm Canelo, you know what? Let me say this. If I'm Canelo, I would keep stealing checks. I would just keep stealing checks. Who's stopping you? The people love you. ESPN love you. The Zone love you. Though we heard rumors that you might be going to Triller and so will Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, but that, that's a whole nother vlog. Hey, man. Y'all just tell me what y'all think in the comment section. All I'm saying, I'm not wilding. I'm not disrespecting Canelo. I think he's good. I just think that he is fighting. That's the type of comp he fighting. Nobody like he's not fighting no real threats. He's not fighting nobody can really get him out of here. who has a chance, get him out of here. People, am I wrong? They know I'm not wrong. They're applauding me because they know that I am just telling the truth up here. Tell the truth now. Just telling the truth. Canelo, you that cold. Like when he wanted to clear out 160, he didn't want to do that the right way because the Charlos and the Andres was lurking. They following this man. Why are these dudes following you? And you still go find the Caleb Smiths of the world and all of that. Crazy. Unbelievable. What are we doing? What are we doing with these dudes? Like, what are we doing with Canelo? What are we gonna do with Terrence Crawford? Like, are they above fighting competition? Are they above fighting competition? That's all I want to know. Like, are these dudes above fighting competition? Like, what I'm saying is that he wasn't on a list of elite fighters, sir. Nobody thought Caleb Smith was a world beater. He was a solid fighter, yes. No one thought he was a world beater. He doesn't have any special effects, sir. He doesn't have, oh, he's a great body puncher. Oh, he has this. He doesn't have a special. He's not dynamic, is what I'm saying. The fighters that Canelo are fighting are basic fighters. They're not dynamic fighters. That's what I'm saying. They might have head movement and power, like that. They have multiple different moves. They have one thing they do well. Billy Joe Saunders was known for the jab, so he threw a lot of jabs. He was kind of one-dimensional. Kovalev has power right hand, one-dimensional. He doesn't really fight multifaceted fighters, sir. That's my point. They are out here, but he's not seeking them. He's seeking the fighters that have more simple styles. Easier to figure out. Not a lot of work. Because you remember earlier in Canelo's career where he had problems gassing because he had to fight somewhat decent competition? Because they were making him work. Now, he's not barely sweating in the 8th or 9th round due to the fact he's not being tested. I'm not saying go get knocked out, Canelo. I'm just saying test your real skill set. Terrence Crawford, test your real skill set. That's all I'm saying. I'm not out here disrespecting these dudes, saying you're trash or this. You're not trash. All I'm saying is let's see how good you really are. You know what the people are asking for in boxing circles. You know what they really want to see. You know what they want. You won't give it because you're not sure if you can deliver. That's the problem. Canelo doesn't think he can deliver. If he could, he would. Why don't y'all get it? Like I said, I'm not disrespecting Canelo, but give it, brother. Come on, man. Fight somebody, bro. Like, this trash can stuff is just getting too much. Every time, all the people, soon as I see the people you fighting, all I think is, one more time. Every time you pick a fighter, I already know what time it is. Every time. Because if they weren't easy food, wasted, you wouldn't be picking them. I feel like you're only picking cupcakes, man. Like I just feel like you fighting cupcakes. I just want to see real competition out of Canelo. I want to see real competition out of Crawford. I just want to see boxing doing what it's supposed to do. Best fighting the best, man. Damn, man. it's like Mayweather was the best and worst thing for the sports. You feel me when I say that? Because he's the reason people saw how to get a big bag. But then some of his approaches that he was using to get the big bag, they're using for like fighting tomato cans instead of real comp. Like Mayweather was going back and forth over a bag for Manny Pacquiao, a legend, a Hall of Famer, like an all-time great. Like he'll be in the history books forever. And people are using like those tactics against Triple G's and stuff like that. Like, nah, that's not the wave at all. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. Like, but they see a formula like if you do it like that, you can get a bag. So they doing it. So I get it. All I'm saying is when Mr. Mayweather was doing it, it was against real comp, like Hall of Fame comp. Like Mayweather's out here fighting Cuddles like in his real weight. Like they gonna call me a hater. And I'm not hating. I just would like y'all to look at these people and see what's really. I think Canelo knows he's a big draw, so he can fight whoever and get. That's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that. I'm not saying he's wrong, but stop gassing him and saying he's pound for pound when you not fighting comp. I agree. You don't. Ariano, you don't think that was extreme, bro? To heavyweight. I just wanted to have a civil debate here. I'm not asking him to go to heavyweight. All I said is I want him to fight competition, sir. Legit comp. That's all I asked. Am I wrong? I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. Like, why would y'all like not want to see Canelo? I think Canelo's a great fighter, but put him in there with somebody, man. Damn, man. Can we get Canelo in with some competition? Every time I see him, all I see is tomato can, Uber driver, CDLs. No, I don't see nobody's gonna give him smoke. Is any? I don't want to see him at heavyweight either, Amara. I don't want to see that. I'm not saying that. He got competition in the 160 and 168. Will he fight these people? That's the thing. Will Canelo step up and fight the people we want him to fight? Yo, like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the man is whack. My brother, everybody, oh, you a hater. I'm not a hater. All I'm saying is fight the people that we want you to fight, bro. I didn't ask you to fight Billy Joe Saunders. I didn't ask you to fight Avni Yildirim. I don't even know where Avni Yildirim came from, bro. Like, that dude just dropped out of the sky and came into boxing and got a bag from Canelo. Why are we honoring that? Why is that greatness? Caleb Smith, Daniel Jacobs, Rocky Fielding. How many of y'all in the chat actually knew who any of those fighters were before they were announced for a Canelo fight? Take your time. Take your time. Were they fighters that might have had a title? Absolutely. And I don't know who they beat. These weren't people that were on Showtime or Boxing After Dark or none of that. PBC, Friday Night Boxing. I don't remember seeing him on none of that. So who were they fighting? They weren't on ESPN, boxing, none of that. So if they're not on none of these major outlets where they should be visible to fans, what the fuck were they doing? What? Who are you fighting? Who did you take a title from? These cats beating boxing trainers that train people at Bally's or Anytime Fitness. These cats been whooping on boxers that was training females at Anytime Fitness or the YMCA. Get them out of here. Who did they beat? Show me the comp. That's all. Here we go, Ariana. I just please look at this comment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make this a little bigger just so y'all can see this right here. Look at this. What? Sir, Canelo's not beating Mayweather in any prime. That's not possible. No. 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 They fight at welterweight. They fight at whatever weight they fight at. Mayweather will get him out of there. That's why. Mayweather's a reason. That's what changed Canelo's career path as far as the type of fighters he fights. He knows he can't fight that type of style, slick head movement type of fighter. If you look at the fighters he's been fighting, no disrespect, he's been fighting European fighters with no head movement and stiff feet. Once he saw that Mayweather, once he got that fade by Mayweather, he's like, oh, I don't want that smoke no more. That's why you're not gonna fight certain type of fighters. He can fight a Daniel Jacobs. He's stiff. He's not like moving. He don't move a lot of his head a lot. He can fight those type of fighters. Gennady Golovkin go straight ahead. He can fight these type of fighters. He can't fight dynamic fighters that gives him trouble. Like a Austin Trout. Austin Trout gave Canelo all he wanted. All he wanted. Because he was a slick fighter that moved his head and had good feints. Canelo don't want that. And some people might have even said that Austin Trout won that fight. I'm just, hey man, it is what it is. All I'm saying is I think he's good. Just show me. I just need to see it against somebody that's legit. That's all I'm saying. Show me somebody that's legit. That he really beat. That was really hard body at the time. Like, damn, that dude was at the top of his game. And he lost, and Canelo beat him. Like, hey, I gotta give him his props. Like, okay, he here now. We here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here. And I don't feel like that's what Canelo's doing. I feel like he's stealing checks. I feel like paying for a Canelo pay-per-view is throwing away money because I already know what it's going to be. It's going to be first round, letting the opponent get off, maybe the second round, then third, fourth round, he start throwing real punches, breaking the opponent down by body shots, and then headshots, and then they stop in the stool or get dropped, blah, blah, blah. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Mark, yeah, like the fight versus Austin Trout, that was my main point. Like, he knows the styles that aren't good for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows he knows this type of style that he should stay away from. And he does. And that's smart. You know what, Ariano? I honor that you're a true Canelo supporter. But you have to be real, sir. Like, you know Mayweather never lost, right? And his resume is on a completely different level than Canelo's. Like, a completely different level of competition that Mayweather was fighting versus Canelo. Canelo doesn't even actually know how good he really is due to the lack of competition. Let that sink in. He doesn't even know how good he is due to the lack of competition, sir. You telling me about Caleb Smith? I'm not saying I don't know, but I'm just saying like these people were never world beaters that this man was fighting, sir. None of them were world beaters. Zero. Null in German. Null. Another Canelo fight, another cupcake. Like it just doesn't stop. Every time I think Canelo about to fight somebody good,
got him.
Every time I'm like, Canelo about to fight somebody good.
Got him.
What? What are we doing in boxing, y'all? Like, is there any fights y'all want to see coming up? Like, every time, you know what? I'm a
surprise, motherfucker.
Why? Why? Let me ask y'all this: who do y'all want to see Canelo fight? Who do y'all think could bring the best out of Canelo? In the chat, who y'all think? Let me write that in the chat. Let me, who should he fight next? Like, I'm not saying he's not a better fighter. Definitely, he's adding more skills. He's adding more head movement and shoulder movement, to be honest. And he's not as flat on his feet. I agree. But that being said, he's not beating no Mayweather. No. That I don't understand why you don't see the skill difference, the tier difference. Mayweather had the whole package. He didn't have flaws. He didn't have vulnerabilities. He didn't get gassed later in fights. He wasn't avoiding competition. Like it's just different. But to your point, I do agree that Canelo has definitely gotten better. He's a quality fighter. Just fight quality competition. That's all I'm saying. That's not disrespectful. That's not disrespect. And Caleb Plant might give him some smoke, Ariano. Caleb Plant might actually give him some smoke. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I just want to see him getting a... You know what? I just want to see Canelo getting a real squabble where he has to dig down. Like, both fighters are bloodied and battered and he need to dig down and win these last... I just want to see him in a real fight. That's all. I just want to see him in a real squabble. I want to see Canelo's real squabble. I want to see how much heart he really has. Is that bad? I just want to see how much heart he has. That's it. That man, hey. I just want to see it. I know I'm gonna get called a hater in these comments too, and it's not deserved. It's not deserved at all, actually. I'm not the person you might want to hear from, but I'm telling y'all the truth. Canelo's good, but how good is he? I'm going to ask the tough questions. How good is he? I look great playing Madden on rookie versus all Madden because there's a difference in levels. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? I can style on Madden and rookie. I can run up 100 points on somebody, score 8 touchdowns. But on Madden, it's like 27, 10. Things like it is. I can't just run up the score and just throw the ball deep and people running wide open. I have to really think about my approach to the game. I got to set up the pass with the run. I got to use play action. I got to put people in motion. I got to think through the game. It's a lot more involved for me to play on all Madden versus playing on rookie, where I can just autopilot and have fun. When you playing on all Madden, you have to be 10 toes down. And I feel like Canelo is fighting on rookie. I want to see you fight on all Madden. I want to see that. I want to see you go against the best and see you win and see how that works out. And Mark, yeah, he should fight Charlo. I agree. However, that's too much comp for him. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. And low key, Caleb Plant might be giving him a little smoke. He might give him a little smoke. And I don't know, man. This is reaching fiasco status. To be honest with Canelo, and I'm done, bro. Like with this, I just want to see him fight somebody cold, bro. Every time I think he can't find another scrub,
Surprise, motherfucker.
he find a new scrub to fight. Oh, I'm done, man. Shout out to Canelo. Shout out to Billy Joe Saunders, I guess. I don't know. I love boxing, y'all. I really do. I enjoy thoroughly watching boxing. My friends, my family, they will tell you I thoroughly enjoy boxing. I just wish that people would rise to the occasion and fight to the capabilities of themselves to fight the competition that they should fight. Like, damn, man. Like, why can't y'all just fight the best people? Like, Jordan wanted to take the best people heads off their shoulder. Kings want to take other kings' crowns home, man. That's the whole point. This is beast mode. Like, I don't want to get these other cats out of there. Y'all, people tell, oh, you can't. I'm about to get him out of here now. Boom. Take his head off. Take his crown. Drag it home. Put it on the mantle. Boom. That's what the smoke. You should want smoke. You should want to beat the best. I watch battle rap. You should want to fight you should want to go against the best battle rap to test your pen, to see how tight your pen really is. You want to go against the best. Boxing, you should want to go against the best to truly know how good you really are. And I feel like that's happening. I don't know when it's going to happen. And Martin, I watch him versus playing. I didn't even watch tonight because we do. I agree. Plant will be interesting, and I'm interested to see when he'll fight Plant. I'm very interested because Plant has a lot of movement. He's a really nice fighter. I think he's a more like polished version of Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is moving, but like limited, like punches or combinations. Where I think Caleb Plant it'll be a lot more fluid. And if you notice, that's why he took him. If he does take Plant next, that's why he's taking him last because he's the stiffest of them all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly why. Like, so don't be fooled by like Caleb Plant being last is for a reason. He's the most dangerous. If he was the easy work, he'd have been took Caleb Plant. So I definitely want to see that. I don't know. He's as good as Caleb Smith or Abney Yildirim or Ariano. He's as good as them. He's as good as them. And you're a supporter, and I get it, but come on, man. Come on, man. With that comment, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, who is this? What? Absolutely ridiculous. I'm about to hop off of here, man. I'm gonna do another vlog tomorrow too. I just feel a way about this whole situation and how boxing is looking, man. Like, this is wild. Like, and y'all don't feel a way. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I don't see nobody going in. There's very few people like even pointing this out about cinnamon. And that's it. I'm frustrated, man. I'm about to have a drink or something. This is ridiculous. Oh, you still going? What? Let's see. Hold on, man. He is a powerful cause of the same. These are people paid by different brands to push a narrative. These aren't them speaking freely. If I work for ESPN, I'm an employee of ESPN, so I'm going to say what they tell me to say. These are the media outlets where you get the real of what's going on, because I'm not being paid by anyone to give my opinion. That's what makes YouTube great. Millions of people can come and just give their view, give their opinion on a situation with it being unfiltered and uninhibited. That's the whole point. Whatever they say on ESPN, I can just be like, oh, they're telling them to say that. They telling you on Fox Sports, they telling them to say that. Here, you know nobody's telling me to say that. This from the heart. I just don't think he wants smoke like that. That's it. It ain't no extras. I just don't think he wants smoke like that. I think he want to steal these checks and stack up his money. And that's fine. Do that. But don't be in no pound for pound because you're fighting scrubs. I said it. That's it. He fighting scrubs, man. Alright, Ariano. He fighting scrubs. I'll be on here tomorrow, Ariano, man. We can go back and forth too again, because you need to sleep on this because you're wilding right now, bro. I don't know if it's the Tecate, the Dos Equis, but you're wilding right now, bro. You're not even being realistic. You looking at this competition here, and you think that Come on, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Amara. Just because you pound for pound doesn't mean you shouldn't fight the best of pound. That's it, bro. Like, oh my God, fight the competition. What the fuck? You might get some smoke. Lomachenko fought Teofimo Lopez. He was a threat. He got smoked, but I respect him for taking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went for it, bro. Like, there it is. You see that, Ariano? You see this? You see the comment by Amar here? You see this? Hold on. I'm going to show you one more time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'll make sure you can see. You can make sure you see everything. You see that? That's it. Lomachenko was fighting some real cop. Oh. What are you about to say now, Ariano? I don't even know. What you? They were his guy. He did lose. But he was still fighting solid. He was fighting more quality competition than Canelo. Let's be clear. He was fighting more quality competition than Canelo, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that, dude. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. He was definitely fighting more quality competition. Does Canelo have any flaws to you, Ariano? Does he have any flaws? Because you keep defending him everywhere. What does he do wrong? What does he do wrong, man? Come on, man. Like, this is crazy. Ariana, you know that about ESPN. Do you think Canelo deserves to be a pound for pound number one? Seriously. Do you really think Canelo is pound for number one? Like, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know how we got here, Ariana. Like, you're wilding. And this man is wilding. I understand his support, but you know what? Ariano is not a supporter. He's a fanatic. Because when you're talking like this, this is fanatic talk. Like, you're not even like all reasoning is out of there now. Like, you just look. He was pound for pound, and he lost. Fighting good competition. It happens. That's part of the game. We'll see if he bounced back. Canelo's not fought that type of competition. I don't think his resume is better than Lomachenko's. If Lomachenko's fought like less than 20 fights, bro. Canelo's fought like 100 times and has fought way worse competition than Lomachenko. Like, come on, like don't be that guy, man. Support your fighters, but come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Right there. Look at that. Let me enhance this for you so you can read all this, Ariano. Look at that. Let me put that back up there. Look at that, Ariano. There's divisions that don't avoid each other. You gotta squabble. Why don't you want to see him squabble? Watch this. Why can't he squabble, bro? Let the man squabble. Fuck. Unbelievable. All right, oh man. You really need to sleep on this. Like, I feel like this is just the energy from the fight and your charge, and you not really letting this really sink in what really was happening and his real competition. Like, why aren't you looking at this? Like, why aren't you looking at this? Like, I'm very confused why you're not looking at this. Like, it's all right here. Let me make myself smaller, put myself down here. So look at the people he's fought, bro. Like, look at these people. I knew it was coming. I knew I'm a hater. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm a hater. I know. I know. I know. I know. All I do is speak the truth for the people, sir. I speak the truth for the people. The people need this. They need to hear the truth. All I'm doing is telling the truth. Why are you mad at me telling the truth? It's just unbelievable. I just don't even know what to say. So I got more videos coming. I got my X Max I'm bringing back out. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming. I'm gonna change my setup, my layout. We got a new camera up here, so I'm gonna definitely be streaming a lot more. I enjoy interacting with the fans. Ariano, we just subscribe, Ariano. I'm gonna talk my boxing. I'm gonna talk my boxing sauce. I'm gonna always talk, and I'm gonna tell the truth from the heart, from my observation point of view, sir. So you make sure you subscribe. You make sure you comment, and you make sure you listen to me educate you on Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. How about that? You still. That's all good. We're debating here. We debating here, Ariano. We debating here. It's all good. I like that. You support your guy. I give my point of view. You give your point of view, and we just gonna go back and forth. It's all good. But Canelo still is fighting tomatoes. He's still fighting tomato cans. You my guy, Ariano, but he's still fighting tomato cans. Just stay tuned in to the channel, man. I'm about to dip out of here in a minute. Appreciate the support for y'all tuning in and commenting and all that. Just want to give my point of view of the latest CDL driver, 18-wheeler for Cubs Foods. You see, for Cubs Foods. They got whooped by Canelo. Subscribe, comment. Y'all see all my social media out here. So, yeah, just do all that. I'm not going to say too much more. Share the live video when I put it up on YouTube and all that. Just want to give my piece. I got some more coming tomorrow. I'm gonna recap Ultimate Madness 3. Y'all know I watch battle rap. I got some more stuff coming with my RC joint. Y'all know I watch y'all know I'm into RC and all types of different stuff. I do reviews and all that. So just check to the channel. I always got something going. I'm trying not to have a true theme. It's not that serious. I just want to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. So when y'all see that little ding, just check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. This is just my rant on Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders for the middleweight title. Gone.